In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, my dear friends, today we're going to have once again part 3 of the IELTS speaking module. And in part 3, it's a challenging part. It's a kind of question answer session, but it's more of a discussion. You need to have a lengthy answer to the question given by the examiner or asked by the examiner. So you'll speak at least 7, 8 sentences. But I told you about the mechanism of making these questions. Responding these questions, I beg your pardon. The first one we give factual information or opinion, and then in the same while answering, the second part should be about the reason. It could be with one reason, it could be a couple of reasons, and number 3 would be an example. You should exemplify it, prove it by giving an example, and then number 4, you can have explanation of the answer. Explanation, same question. Whatever you need, you have further, knowledge about that particular subject. You can talk about that. So that's the sum and substance of your part 3 of the speaking module of the IELTS. Now, today's topic would be sports and competition, and naturally, guys have much more interest in sports and competition, and girls have least interest, but when it comes to asking the questions, the examiner may ask any question. He won't have concession for the guys or the girls. And the guys don't know about the cooking much, and the girls don't know much about the sports, so about the news. So you will have to be ready for every kind of circumstances. You'll have to face the music in case the examiner asks some difficult, tough questions. Okay, so my first question for one of my students would be, players or international players are supposed to be the role models, and people follow them on Instagram and perhaps millions of followers. And this is quite routine matter. My question would be, should athletes be better role models? So this is my first question, please. I would like to ask you now.
Okay, thank you for giving me a chance to speaking on this. First of all, I would agree that some athletes can become role models for people for so many reasons. Firstly, I think people, laymen or normal people like us from the public, watch them on television, and they got influences through their way of talking, way of speaking, how they dress up, and most importantly, how they play, or how they behave in public. Secondly, they got influence and want to be like them because they were fascinated by the achievements they were doing in their respective fields. For example, if I would take, there are many names like Leo Messi as a football player, or Shahid Afridi as a cricketer, or Sania Mirza in tennis. But I am going for my country and taking an example of Imran Khan. Apart from the political differences that we have with the opinion, but I think Imran Khan influenced people a lot. As a cricketer, he has such an influential and strong personality. The only World Cup we got in 1992 was just because of them. So in the people who love cricket or who wants to be a sportsman like him can be influenced by him.
Thank you very much. This could be an ideal answer. You would have noticed that she gave an opinion, and then she gave a couple of reasons, a bit of justification, and then there is the example of a cricketer. She gave 3 examples from different sports, but she quoted one example of Imran Khan, who been the sportsman of thousands of millions of people. Perhaps you can't say that it was only Pakistani were fan of him, but we have a lot of differences. But it was actually an ideal answer. She gave the protocol. She followed the protocol of which I told you about, the real 3 different parts or 4 parts. So that was really a beautiful answer. Okay, so it has earned you 7.5 band scores in speaking. Okay. Now, my next question would be from one of my students: is there any violence or at sporting events in your country?
Generally speaking, such a violence is very rare in my country. However, a dispute among the fans are quite common, but they are most of the time they are verbal than physical. In fact, they use social media platforms and blogs to criticize their competitors. I can recall a very unfortunate event that took place probably 3 to 4 years ago, in which the fans of two competing teams fought with each other, and 3 to 4 people were died and many were severely injured. And the security of the stadium was revamped to address such an unfortunate event, and hopefully it won't
Fantastic.
happen
She also
again.
quoted an example. Quoted an example. It's fabulous. Great. She has earned 6.5 to 7 band scores in her this answer. Now, my first question and next question would be, you know, in politics, religion, and sports, people think violently sometimes, and they are fanatic supporters of certain things. But my question would be, why are some sports fans so passionate?
I believe some people love sports than other type of entertainment and competitions. My favorite sports is my favorite activity in my leisure time. Most of the people used to play the cricket and football in their leisure time, and also follow their ideal uh, ideal cricketers like Shahid Afridi and other tennis cricketer like Sania and Ronaldo like football, and they play cricket in their city town with their youth. And
Sania doesn't play cricket. She
no,
plays
she plays tennis,
tennis, and Ronaldo plays football,
football.
soccer. He's a soccer world champion. Anyway, that's great. Thank you very much. Used to का इस्तेमाल किया. Used to होता है past habit के लिए. खेला करता था. He used to play. I used to visit my grandma's house when I was a child. You know, used to. अब अगर आप करते हैं खेलते हैं तो फिर प्ले सिंपल फर्स्ट फॉर्म. अगर आप प्रेजेंट हैबिट की बात करते हैं तो प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट इस्तेमाल होगा उसके लिए, जस्ट द फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब. In case the subject is he, she, it, or singular noun, it would be first form plus s or es, or vice versa. अगर I, we, they, you या plural noun हो, simply first form of the verb इस्तेमाल होगी. Anyway, that's great. Good answer. Thank you very much. My next question would be question number 4. Would be about what benefits do international sporting events bring?
In my personal opinion, international sporting events bring nations together. Also, it give a nation opportunity to relieve the tension from their daily hectic lives. It also encourage these kind of prestigious just events encourage youth to get involved in the sports that will be obviously beneficial for their health and also for the country. Local business also get a huge boost by the international sporting events. For example, if
Sporting events, not events. Events, sporting events. Okay.
for example, in 2025, if Champions Trophy, which is the event of cricket, will be held in Pakistan. If it happen, then a lot of businesses will get a huge boost, and the economy of country will also get.
Your answer was fantastic. The argument was nice, fabulous. But it seemed as if आपने कुछ चीज क्रैम करके बोल रहे हैं. बी नेचुरल व्हेन यू आर स्पीकिंग. जितना आप नेचुरल रहेंगे उतना आपको अच्छे बैंड स्कोर्स अर्न करके आपका आंसर देगा. ऑलराइट, थैंक यू वेरी मच. Question number 5. Is it important for a country to win lots of medals?
Actually, every country want to win a lots of medals.
Every country wants to win. Yes.
Actually, every country wants to win the lots of medal because it represents how a nation is strong in athletes and sports. Being on the high on the medal list may consider a big achievement, but I think it's not necessary. Performing in a sports events like Olympics may inspiring a lots of small nations and. At that time, if you win 2 or 3 medals, it may be sporting and inspiring for that nations.
All right. Thank you very much. Your answer is simple, straightforward, and it will also earn you good band scores. Thank you very much. The next question number 6 would be the money professional sportsmen earn is significantly higher than that of the earning of other professionals. Is it justified?
When it comes to sport, we have a lot of sports played
You
nowadays
look at me,
around the
please,
globe.
when you're speaking. Okay.
Around the globe. But I would like to focus today on 1 or 2 sports like cricket and football. First of all, when it comes to sports, there are a lot of challenges and hard work and the difficulties professional sportsmen have to face. First of all, when it comes to cricket or football, there's a huge talent pool. First of all, the thousands of players apply for the trials, they play, they perform on the field, and then a very few of them get selected based on their performances and their dedication towards the sports. And then I believe professional sportsmen constantly have to work on their fitness to avoid any kind of injuries during when they play. And most of the professional sportsmen also have a short-term career, as we know that when sportsmen play, there is a risk of injuries and fitness issues and all the performance issues.
Fantastic answer. This will earn you 7.5 at least, mashallah. That's fantastic answer. The collocations, vocabulary, the phrases he's using, they're all mesmerizing. Okay, and relevant as well. Why are some sports fans so passionate?
I believe some people love sports other than entertainment and competition, and people are support their favorite players on TV watching, and when the audience see their favorite players uh, doing a goal to the other teams, the audience will be loud in the ground, and in my country, as many of youth are follow the footballs, and they have their own favorite teams, and they show their sports in their teams.
Thank you very much. Your first day, actually, it's your first day, and you have been penalized by being asked a question. Anyway, that's great. Thank you very much. Yours is question number 2 now.
3.
Question number 3. Okay. I would like to, should athletes be better role models?
The most people start adoring the athlete due to their spectacular performance in the match. They show the footballer like Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. They have with they have millions of fans in the world, like youth, our children watching them, and sometimes child watch this celebrity too blindly. They consider they are her role models, and they
Yes, please. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Not a full-fledged answer, but short answer, but it's okay. Thank you very much indeed.